place is beautiful. They've got a lot of great new developments. But it's really fascinating to me how you can see the bigger picture sometimes, but the details get lost. So I wanted to point out to you a few of the details that I noticed that they really seem to be struggling with here, just to kind of give you an insight into how I like to think. We've got this beautiful little fountain. There's a roundabout here right in the middle of this new development, but as you can see, you're surrounded by parking lot to be here. It's a beautiful building. You feel like you're at the beach. It's so amazing, but you're basically surrounded by a sea of concrete. It just doesn't feel like a great place I want to spend time. And there's a new little retail development over here, but look, this is how you get to the retail from their primary users next door. Are you kidding me? Like, I'm gonna walk. Let's go take a look at the front. Here we are. We're walking through the parking lot to get to the sidewalk that will take us to our retail. And we're here. We have arrived. Look at these vacant little storefronts. My goodness. It's almost as though you need someplace that, you just want to park in front of and walk to. So it's really, oh look, what's over here? Once we've gone to this little shop, maybe we decide to walk around this little corner here. We are on the corner of a very busy 6-lane road, but we could sit here and have a conversation or visit any of these other little stores. Let's see, it looks like we're being called to the corner here. We're being beckoned to walk towards this busy 6-lane road. There's something here. There's a plaza, there's a corner of a building, and there's electrical equipment. What the hell are we doing out here? It's beautiful for absolutely no purpose. Like, we're gonna watch the cars go by. We're gonna sit here in this adorable little spot and wish that we were over sitting on the water instead and watch the cars drive by. How do we get across the street? Oh look, I found it. This is where we were headed. The stairs. Here's the bike parking. I don't know where you were biking from, that somehow maybe you entered over there and then biked over here to park, and then you're going to one of these businesses. That must be it. Okay, there we go. And then we walk back home through the sea of parking lot. Maybe. Oh look, there's a sidewalk between the cars. I can walk out to the street. I can be right up next to this 6-lane road and walk down the stoplight. What? How do I get to you? I want to go to the beach. What do I do? I just left my beautiful apartment. I thought I was on the beach. Where am I? God, I feel like every car that drives by is just staring at me like, what the hell is this girl doing? Wearing heels, walking along the sidewalk. She clearly doesn't know where she is. No one in their right mind would be walking along this highway. Are you kidding me? Yes, this literally is a highway. There are many downtowns that have highways going through the middle of them because, we wanted to be able to get to the downtown, and then as things grew, the highways expanded and eventually took over the downtown, and now there's 18-wheelers driving through and you really can't even have a conversation. But it doesn't have to be that way, and TxDOT's really working with a lot of towns to transfer ownership over. The problem is, of course, always the money. If TxDOT transfers ownership to the town, then the town's going to be responsible for resurfacing it. But just think what you might be able to create along that highway if it weren't a highway, to create an amazing pedestrian experience that really created more value, higher property taxes, and higher sales taxes because people want to linger and spend more money and hang out than you do currently. So in the long term, it really is a better idea to create people places where you can get more property value and sales tax and have a beautiful place that attracts people and businesses, and that's real economic development. People aren't just going to move to the middle of nowhere. People want to be somewhere that's meaningful, that they can build their life around and build a community around. That's what's missing here, and it's hard. It's hard to see all the pieces of the puzzle that are necessary to make that vision come together. Let's see another example. A new business that just opened. Yeah, that's where we're going. How do we get there? Yes, I did just drive over here. Look at this view. Isn't this gorgeous? We're in the middle of a parking lot. This parking lot has an incredible view. So here's our experience walking up to the front door. Let's go. All right, we're walking through the parking lot. I think I see the stairs. We have arrived. Oh, look at this adorable patio. What is this brick wall? We're going back towards the street. I don't. Sorry. This is a garbage can. Okay. Past the trash. Oh, look, we made it. I kind of wish there were some chairs out here. But I think if we tried to sit here, we wouldn't be able to hear each other over the traffic. But we're almost there. Almost. Seriously, is this the only way to access this little... This is it? This little green needs to be something. But I'm so fearful that if my kids were playing out here, they'd get run over. This just really doesn't feel like an inviting, safe place. Shoot, what an opportunity missed. So close, yet so far away. So far away. Okay, so if this were my building, what I would be doing would be making this adorable little alleyway into a beautiful little walkway. Check this out. I mean, it's really not nice now, but think what it could be. Because this is what's at the end. Clearly, someone knows that this is the best place to be. Look at that view. And this little green area, I want my kids to be playing here. Maybe, you know, not next to the parking lot, but at least they are not moving 60 miles an hour around the edge of the green space. So yes, these guys are super smart. They have lots of plans. They're gonna build an awesome hangout spot, 3-story beer garden, who knows, awesome building on this pretty little green. But you know what they said would be even better? That little green space across the parking lot that fronts the park where we were imagining we would put our dog park. Pulling food trucks up to the side and making a little truck yard over there. These guys are brilliant. People know exactly what needs to happen here. It's not rocket science. It just takes a city willing to, you know, look the other way or change the regulations or figure out a way to make it happen the way we do when we want to build million-dollar bridges or, you know, other projects that we feel like are really important. You just need someone who understands how important it is and why and finds a way to make it happen. You know, that whole saying about the person who, you know, is either an eagle or a chicken. Sometimes you find the chickens and they're just like, nope, can't be done, against the rules, can't make it happen, there's no way, I don't even know who to talk to. And then you find the eagle and they're just like, you know what, let me see. If we do it like this, it's gonna fall under this rule, and as long as you don't do that, you're good. Let's make this happen. That's what we need here. That's what this town needs, and apparently they used to have an urban planner who was like that, and he left to Salinas, so they're struggling a bit. See what else we can do here. Okay, seriously though, these people have money. Like, remember this beautiful little lakefront we're looking at? You've got the sidewalk that you get to by crossing the parking lot, and this beautiful bridge that leads to Hula Hut, this really fun restaurant that everyone loves. This shit's expensive, y'all. These people have money. We just gotta help direct the spending. So, what did we learn in Lakefront, Little Elm today? I think what we really learned was that urban design matters, and oftentimes it's not only the individual developer who needs to think through how their users are going to be using the space, but also the city has a role to play in encouraging developers to play nice with each other and work as part of a whole, because it's only as a whole that the synergy between the parts make this amazing, vibrant, beautiful place that people are going to want to spend money at for centuries to come. I mean, that's really what we're trying to achieve here. And it's a complicated formula. So I hope you guys had fun dissecting a little bit of Little Elm today. There's a lot more of their downtown. It's about a mile long, so that's just one piece of it that I wanted to walk through with you guys. I don't know when I'll be there again, so until next time.